Hey there, how is it going? Welcome, Wolfpack. It's Wednesday, and it's our first Wednesday of the year, behind the scenes, and happy New Year. I keep still writing 2020. So, Peg, thanks for reminding me. I keep putting 2020. I'm not sure why I want to go back there, but I keep writing that. So today I have a really fun show for you. So if you've never been here before, say hi, say where you're from. You never know, your neighbor might be sewing next to you or fishing. Wynn's out fishing today, so you just never know. So, hey, everyone, how's it going? Susan, how is your move going, by the way? Are you all moved in? Just curious, because that would not be a good time of year for me to be doing that. I can't even, recoup around here yet. So today, if you noticed on the blog, I have been posting ever since we had the social hop, which was a huge giveaway. I still thank all the vendors for that. That was awesome. I've been posting a different pattern for just a few days this week. I didn't want to give it all away in 1 week, right? So I posted just a few different patterns of my favorite knit tops. I asked you to share photos or share your comments, and we are doing a big giveaway. So today we are giving away, let's see, I have them all here. The Delilah. And all of these are in PDF form or print. Obviously, if you're overseas, you can pay shipping if you want, but PDF would probably be the easiest for you. The Lacy, the Bella, and the Shirley. So we're giving all of those away today. And we have a special guest from the Fashion Sewing Club coming in all the way from New Zealand. I think she said it's going to be like 7:30 in the morning. So hopefully she's a little more alert than some of us are at that time. Although that's like my lunchtime. I've already been up forever. All right. So, Happy New Year, everyone. So what I'm going to be doing is sharing your photos, going through each pattern, and drawing winners. And I don't think we should even wait. Hey, there you are, Stacy. You're awake. Yay. I don't have to send you like a wake-up call, right? Oh, Marion, you won your sewing machine. You already got it. Fantastic. Congratulations. And I'm just checking everybody's in here. Wonderful. All right, so why don't we just start giving things away? So the first thing I want to do, though, is let's see what the first pattern that is featured. And I'm going to share my screen. And I also have Jennifer here helping me out. So let's see, I'm just going to make sure I got the right screen here. You guys shared some very, very cool photos. So sorry, I keep hitting the wrong screen and you guys are bouncing. Feel like you're on the waves with me? Not hardly, right? All right, hold on one sec. I'm just going to share my screen. All right, so this is what came in when I asked all of you to tell me, what have you been sewing for the Angela Wolf Patterns? So this is in the Angela Wolf Patterns group. And some of these are so creative. So here is a copy of the Bella. And this is Amy, who's always doing refashioning things with the patterns, which is so fun. But isn't this cute? So this is the Bella top that she did. I love the grommets. And then we have Prudence. Okay, so the Linda tunic, you've seen the Linda. It looks like this one right here. We'll be giving that away on a different week, but I just had to share some of these. So this is the Linda tunic, which you've seen me make on It's So Easy. We did a sew along, remember? I have my silk one, and then I did one out of knit, and then we did one out of rayon. Well, she did hers because it's cold there, she said, and she did her third out of flannel. How cute is that? I just love that. By the way, that window looks like a picture. It's beautiful. And then Jacinth, we showed hers last week, but it's definitely worth showing again. This one still looks like it walked right out of a design shop. So she did a pattern hack. And I love the bell sleeve. So I've got a lot of fun things to share with you. So I'm going to take that out for a second and just bring up my blog here. So some of you said, how do you get to the blog? You go to angelawolf.com and click on blog. It's very easy. It's like 3 ways to get there. And if you might have noticed, if you go back there and visit every day, there's going to be a new post almost every day. And what's there now is the video from yesterday, the live show that we had from yesterday. Well, now that's actually dropped right in there, so it's easy for you to find. So yesterday's show, remember we showed working on vinyl, something like that. I think it was sewing vinyl and getting organized. It's hard to keep track. All right, so I'm just trying to get back to the blog here. Hold on one second. And then I have Jennifer waiting as well to help us out on drawing this. Okay, here it is. More things on there than I've had in a long time, right? Okay, we started with the Shirley. Here we go. I knew I'd get there. So I'll share this with you because a lot of you said that you loved watching how the pattern comes to life. So the Shirley is a faux wrap dress. We did this on It's So Easy for season 19, actually. And I wear it as a top quite often with leggings, but that's the sketch that I started with. And that's pretty much how most of my designs start. Sometimes it starts with a little sketch. Maybe I'll do a little draping to see the drape and then do a sketch. And then I tweak it. Sometimes it ends up like the illustration, sometimes not so much. So the description's here on my blog if you were curious. And yes, it goes into size all the way to, I believe, 36W. So 0 to 36W. I got most of us covered. Not everybody, but most. And as any pattern, there's hardly any pattern that fits right out of the envelope. So you might have to make a few tweaks. All right, so there it is. And I also included the video right there for you to watch. I'm trying to make it easy for you to learn how I sewed that together. I also left you some of the items that I use to sew and a coupon code that expires tonight at midnight. But I know not all of you watch on the day, so I'll extend it until Friday, just for those of you that watch it 2 days late. And let's see, I think that's, so let's bring up the Shirley pattern. I'm going to bring Jennifer up here. Hey, Jennifer, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Happy New Year, everybody.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, excited to do some more giveaways.
So I'm thinking, I'm going to take the Shirley down for a second. Oh, you're wearing the Delilah. So am I.
Ta-da!
I recognize that fabric too.
Yes, it's that snakeskin from the stash sale.
From the fabric stash sale. Oh, do you have let me see your arms.
There's the cuff.
Oh, I love that.
Yep, it was really fun to make.
That's really cute.
And very easy to make. And I did utilize, again, the full bust adjustment in the Fashion Sewing Club video. It was really, really helpful. Because I've made this a couple times before, and I was just making it larger, and the neck was too big to accommodate for the bust area. So now I've went down a size or two and then made an adjustment.
You know, it's funny.
It fits much better.
It's funny you mentioned that because that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people say that they'll measure and then they'll just choose that size for whatever bust size, and then all of a sudden like the neck's out to here. Well, it depends. Like it could be down too. So that's like each different part of the body, the bust, the tummy, the tush, any of those things. If you take the measurements and then just adjust for that part, it makes it so much easier. But yes, we do have a ton of tutorials in the Fashion Sewing Club on that. So today we're giving this away. And this has 3 versions. It has the tank, the short sleeve, the long sleeve, and it also has the dress version and the long. There's a lot in here. I have one of the dress, but I actually wear the dress with leggings still. Because it's cold out probably. So I went through and I found, first I'm going to bring up, I posted this on Facebook and on Instagram, and I asked everyone if you made comments that we're going to give away 2. I'm going to give away 1 to everyone who made comments on the social side and 1 to anyone who made a comment on the blog. So by the way, the reason I didn't put all my patterns up in 1 week, because I know some people take a little bit to catch on. So when we do this again next week, you'll know how this works. So you have to leave a comment on the blog. That's like the main thing. And then if you leave a comment on social, that gives you an extra chance to win because I'm drawing from that. So before we got started, Jennifer and I sat down and I have a software that punches into the social and dumps everybody in there and all your comments and randomly chooses someone. So we've already chosen the winners from the social side. And then Jennifer is going to help me. We have a little random generator here, and she's going to scroll through the numbers to make sure that we get the right winner for the other. Now, by the way, I did also tell you, because some of these patterns, some of you have already sewn. Some of these have been out for a little while, a few months, because this was COVID area where these weren't all available in print. So I didn't really do a big launch on some of these. And some of these are older. So you've already maybe made 10 versions. So I said, leave a comment, tell me how much you love the pattern. And if you win, you can gift it to a friend. That's even better, right?
Yes.
I definitely think so. All right. So for How do you get to the blog? Marilyn, it's this website right here. FashionSewingWithAngelaWolf.com, but you can just go to AngelaWolf.com and click on blog. They all go to the same place. You just got to click on the right things. Got it? It's very easy to get to. All right, let me just make sure. Can any of these patterns be used for a scrub top? You mean, oh, the Linda tunic probably could be. You mean for like a nurse, I'm assuming? The Linda tunic's kind of low though, isn't it? I don't know, Jennifer.
Maybe you could hack it.
Yeah, just make it a little higher. So technically the Linda tunic could, because it could be made out of a cotton woven. But all the tops that I gave away this week are knits. And why did I do that? Because I have a knits class coming up, a virtual class coming up on the 16th, that if you want to learn how to make yours, it's not a very expensive class, $29, and it's 3 hours virtual. So you don't want to miss that if you want a quick 3-hour hang out with your buddies and make knits. So knits it was this week. All right, so let's draw the winner for Facebook. We've already done that. So let me just see if I have their badge here. So this is for the Shirley. There we go. The winner is Susan Moe. Congratulations, Susan. You win the Shirley. And you just need to message me. Let me know if you want the Mrs. size, which is 0 to 18, or the plus size, which is 16W to 36W, and PDF. I will email it to you and give you the link. Perfect. All right, Susan. So now we're not finished though. Oops, I didn't even bring this up. Here we go. I'm like looking at it, like, where did she go? I have no idea where that photo came from, Susan. I know they just always do this when it comes to a fun winner. So congratulations. No idea where they got the photo from. They must have thought that looked like the Shirley, or they're really excited to win something. I don't know. That's a cute photo though. I think that's your photo on Facebook, isn't it? I don't know how they do that. They generate that on Facebook and Instagram. I'll have to wonder. I'll figure that out once I draw somebody that I recognize what their photo is. All right, so Jennifer, we need to draw someone from, let me just look here. I'm going to bring the Facebook group back up. Just 1 second. After we get past this first little bump, I'll have all the pages ready to roll. I accidentally closed that one. Don't you love that? Everyone's saying, congrats, Susan. All right, here we go. I saw somebody ask about the Angela Wolf Patterns group. Yes, there is an Angela Wolf Patterns group, and yes, it's free. The Fashion Sewing Club is the one that has a monthly fee, but the Angela Wolf Patterns is free. And we have a lot of fun people in there, a lot of great designs. So I'm just going to check here. I think I saw. Here we go. Bring this back up. While we're drawing our random winner, I just wanted to show off. So Darlene made the tunic top, the Linda tunic top, and the pants as PJs for Christmas. I love the hack that you did on the neckline for the Linda tunic. And I wanted to bring this up because you were asking about scrubs. That Linda tunic would be a great scrub top. You could just change the neckline a little bit. I don't know how high you need yours, or if you want a little opening or not. It really depends. And then there was a couple more in here that were really cute. Janet, this was great. This is the Bella, which we'll be giving away here shortly, out of the leopard fabric. And see the elastic on her wrist? So cute. And I like the way
Shirley does such a good job making those matching masks too.
I know. I was looking. That's what I was looking for. I thought there was next on here. Oh no, here. This is Darlene. Here's her Lacy, which we'll be giving away next, actually. So this is out of sportswear. Oh, I love this. So the Lacy's next, which will have some mesh and things like that. I was looking for, though, I know I saw somebody on here that had the Shirley, besides myself. Of course, here it is. Glenda had the Shirley on. She made her short sleeve with leggings. So cute. Glenda, this is one of my favorites. And notice how the neckline, she'd used the fabric, because the fabric for the neckline is binding, which cuts across the fabric. And the way that the lines match with that, it's so cute. One of my favorites. All right, I'll bring that down. I think Yeah, the rest were Bella's and Lacy that I wanted to show. Okay, so help me draw a winner from the blog. So for the blog on the Shirley, how many comments did we have?
We have 134.
All right, well, we actually had more on the Facebook and Instagram because we had just 188 just on the Facebook page. So there was a lot of you that commented, which is fantastic. This is going to make it more fun. It's kind of like a continued social hop, but it's not Social Hop 2020 anymore. It's just Social Hop. All right, so let me put in the random generator, 1 through 134. And somebody's going to win the Shirley, the one we just gave away. We were drawing a second winner for that. And the winner is number 116. So Jennifer has already dropped all of these names into a spreadsheet, mixed them up, and now who is the lucky winner that's number 116 that is going to win?
So I told you earlier I'm not very good at pronouncing names, so I'll do my best here. And I'm gonna there. Is it Michelle Linham?
How do you spell it?
Machellie.
Okay.
And the last name is Linam.
Linham. Yeah,
Linham.
you did a good job.
I don't know if I got the first name right. So congratulations.
I'm going to just drop it. Thank you for dropping that in here. I'm going to bring this up here, and I think I can bring it up so you guys can see it. And this is the lucky winner. Let's see. There we go.
Yes, there she is.
That's a cool name. I wonder where she's from. See, the weird part, when we just do random like this and we don't do it from our the list that you guys usually have to sign up for, this is so much faster for you. But then I never know where you're from until you message me. So message me. I've got the Shirley pattern. You just need to know. I need to know. Well, actually, I don't even need to know what size because the PDF actually includes all of the sizes. So, and the PDF patterns come in where you can print it off in letter. You can print it off in A4. Or you can have the full sheet that you take to the office store and print off. So all of those versions are available. Congratulations. All right, so next on the Richter scale. So I'm just going to bring my screen up here. The next thing we had on the blog is the Lacy. Now the Lacy, I wasn't sure how many people would comment on this one, because the Lacy was actually free to the Fashion Sewing Club for a couple months there. So many people already had that, took advantage of that. And it's not free for the Fashion Sewing Club. Now things change because each month we do something different. It might be, I don't know. But anyways, there was a couple months that was free. And so many took advantage of that. And that's why there's quite a few versions of that as well. So let me just find that on here. I think it's the next one up. This was one of my favorites because, as you know, we've been wearing a lot of athletic wear. At least I have.
Yes.
All right. So the Lacy knit top. So these are all the versions that you can get with that. So originally, this top was going to come out sooner in the spring, but I got a little bit carried away with the pattern, and I decided to add short sleeve and long sleeve. And at first, it was just going to be the tank top. This was the original top. It was going to be super easy. And then I hear people say, that'd be cute as a dress. That'd be cute as long sleeve or short sleeve. And I thought, I better put the sleeves with them. Karina, you made all three? Oh, my gosh. You made 3 Lacy's. Yes, you have. And I'm going to find some of those on here, too. Okay, so this is it. Now, do you have to put lace in there? No. So this is just to give you a visual of what this top could be. And there's like a solid color, and then we have a secondary color or lace or mesh. Mesh is the one I used. I use athletic wear for mine, except for that one, and I used mesh in these areas here. This one is a rayon knit, and that's a decorative lace. Someone asked in the Fashion Sewing Club on our live thing yesterday, said, hey, could you embroider that lace? Heck yeah, you could. That would look really nice. So here's details of the pattern on the blog. Again, I gave you a discount in case you decide that you want to make that. This is the fabric I made my last one out of. Athleisure wear fabric. It's breathable. I wear it as I'm running around my studio. I'm starting to call that my gym lately. And below that, I also include the YouTube video that has showing you how to sew with knits. And it also gave you an idea, if you have my ruche tee, how to color or crop it, color block it, and add lace to that. So there's lots of lace going on in that one. And again, there's a knits class. I think the other knits class that I'm talking about will be on the next slide. So there it is. And I'm going to bring up, I'm going to take Jennifer out just for a sec here. I'm going to bring up the Facebook group because there were quite a few of these in there. Esther, this is so cute. So let me bring this up. Here's Esther. She put lace in the back of this shirt. I was trying to see, this is a jacket, so you did like a lace insert. That's pretty cool. I love that. And that's the red lace. That must be the red stretch lace that I have here that I absolutely love. Okay, and then here's one. Glenda, this is really cool. Now, this is actually the Delilah. So I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but I can't pass this up. I would wear that any day underneath a black sweater. I can just see it right now. I just love that. Super, super cute. And I love how she did the neckline. All right, so I've got a few more here. These are, is that Bella? Yeah, I'll bring the Bellas up last. All right, let me just look here's the other one. They're in a couple of different groups, so sorry that it takes me a second to get there. Somewhere on here. It's way below all of the Christmas stuff. Oh, I'll find it in a second here. Oh, here we go. Amy. This was really cute. And I don't know if I showed this last week or not during our live show, but she took the pattern and then she added even more to the sleeve. So she took this thrift store dress, used my pattern, and made this, Bella. Isn't that fun? So there's the back. I knew I'd find it. It would just take me a minute. All right, so Jennifer, yes. I'm thinking, everyone's saying Esther's jacket is great. I agree. Oh, you're welcome, Esther. Okay, so why don't I bring up the winner for the Lacy? So this is if you made a comment on Facebook or Instagram. You all got bottled in, and the winner is. Oh, it is. It does put the photo of your Facebook in here. That last photo was so cute of Suze. I didn't even realize. I thought that just generated. Misty Kerminskas, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So you win a copy of the Lacy, which you just send me your email and I will send it to you. It's the Lacy that has all of the variations that I just showed you on there. And congratulations. And if you've already made the Lacy and you want to gift it to a friend, just let us know. Let me know. All right. So everyone's saying congrats, congrats. Yes, yes. All right. Let me take this back out. And why don't we do the random generator? Let me just make sure I have that up here. I have the worst allergies today. Sorry about that. You'd swear it's like spring. Wishful thinking, right?
Yes.
Down here. Here it is. I'm going to click on here. I can never making sure I got the right thing. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So when you scroll all the way down to the bottom, we had a ton of comments, 89 comments on here. And I will go back, by the way, some of you left personal notes. I'll be sure to go back and reply to you. I saw all of them because I actually approved them before they go through, but just so you know, I did see your comments. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw someone. I already forgot. What was the total we had in there? 89?
89.
All right. And the random winner was a very quick one. Number 4.
Number 4.
Now, she's already mixed things up, by the way, so that doesn't mean necessarily you were number 4 in the comment list. She took the name, bundled them up into the Excel spreadsheet, and now they're all listed in numbers. So this is Double random is what
Double
it is.
random. Terry Wilbanks.
Pop it in here, and if you pop it into the chat, I will bring it up here.
Terry Wilbanks.
Terry, congratulations. Let's see if I can. Oh, yes, Terry, I believe I just shipped you something. Let me just bring this name up so you all can see. Terry Wilbanks, congratulations. So you get the Lacy, which I'm pretty sure, not 100% positive, I'm pretty sure that you already have this. But if you don't, let me know. Or if you would like one of the other knit patterns, you may have that as well. So that's another swap out that you may do. Or you can gift it to a friend, whatever you'd like to do. So Terry, if you're in here, say, love to hear from you. Congratulations. Everyone's saying congrats. Very fun. My favorite thing is just watching what you guys have made. That's my favorite. No, Marcia, you don't need to be present. Good luck at the doctor. All right, so now we have, next on the list is the Bella.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to make that. I haven't made it yet. But.
This top is one of my favorites. I designed this top, first of all, to go with, let me just bring it up to show everybody here. Now, I haven't posted most of the photos that I've made of this top. So there's the Bella. That was my sketch for the Bella. And I designed this top to go with my embroidery collection that I did in collaboration with Dime, the Touch of Couture, because I wanted the Touch of Couture to be on jackets as well as tops or, you know, anything. Could be home deck or jeans. But this was one of my visions for this. I love the embroidery on the sleeve and the neckline. And I wanted it to be a knit, a pullover, something, you know, comfortable.
It's so pretty.
I just love it. So this is my version here. You've probably seen me wear this a lot, and I've been sharing photos all over. I also made it out of velvet, which I wore last week on last week's live show. Oh, it might have been in the Fashion Swing Club. So I'll have to wear it maybe tomorrow so you guys can see it again. It was a gray velvet, absolutely gorgeous, a stretch velvet, comfortable. And then there's 2 sleeve variations on that. Here you go, as you can see here. And one is with elastic casing, which is kind of the Bella, and also a short sleeve version with, you could use a sheer fabric. I use silk chiffon in one of my tops that I was showing off yesterday. Very cute. So versatile. And if you don't want sleeves, just leave them off. That's always the kicker. So now this one, I actually embroidered on tulle and then attached it to the top, which I mentioned that I'm going to be adding that tutorial to the blog either next week or the week after. I don't know the schedule by heart, but you'll be able to learn how to embroider and turn your Bella into that. I did not embroider directly onto the fabric because if I did all those little things onto that neckline, it might have stretched out. But I did embroider the mesh sleeves before I sewed them together. So I'll be showing you both of those. Here's a version of a close-up of that from the cover. Here, there's the lace collection. There's your discount codes, which will be good till Friday. And then here is the new virtual class that is going to be live on January 16th. Virtual meaning it is live, that I will be there for 3 hours. Don't worry, we'll take a quick coffee break for like 10 minutes in between. And also, you'll be able to watch the replay for 30 days. So we're going to be talking knits, how to fit your knits, how to sew your knits, a lot of tips in that 3 hours. So bring your notebooks. Or just sit and enjoy it and then watch it over and over if you'd like. But that's where the link is for that. And there's a discount code for Fashion Sewing Club members and ASG. So ASG of Seattle. I did this with Mary. And actually, speaking of Mary, I don't know if you're on here, Mary, but I believe the Bella was your idea for the name for this top because of the fact of your new granddaughter. So that was kind of the combination. It worked together, Bella sleeves and your Bella.
Nice.
All right, so this is located, let me put the link to this blog post here. Here you go. There you go. For those of you that can't find it, there it is. That's for the Bella. You can get to everything from there. So I already drew. Now let's go ahead. Wait, I have a few Bellas to share with you. So let me go back here. Take this down just for a sec. Jennifer, I'm going to take you down for a sec. And I'm just going to bring up, there were a couple Bellas here that had some wonderful matching masks. And you know who I'm talking about. There it is. So you get the idea when you share your photos, by the way. I can't resist not sharing them with everyone else. All right, here it is. So here's Janet's. So Janet, I when I first scrolled through this, I was like, what is that? It's not a head on your dress form. It's her mask. She makes matching masks to go with all of her tops. So here's one of the Bellas. And I love this fabric. Isn't that a beautiful color? And Janet, that is definitely your color. Very cute. And I think she had another one right after it. Yep. We're going to start calling your dress form the cone head, though, because it looks so cute like that. Okay, so this was a Linda tunic. And then the thing she did different here is she added the mask, but I love the cuffs that she added. So the Linda tunic, which will be, you'll have to watch for that in the next couple of weeks. That will be, we'll be giving that away, too. Very cute. And I remember that fabric. I actually kept a piece for myself. I wasn't sure if I was going to make the Rachel out of it or that. And I really like that. All right. And let me see if I can find the other. Oh, I got to save this one for the Delilah. But Glenda, I got to share this. How did I miss this? The Delilah. Oh my gosh, I love that. And leggings. I don't know if those are the leggings from when we gave free leggings away in the Fashion Sewing Club, but I also have that pattern up. That is so cute. That's for your next cruise, right, Glenda? When that happens one of these days. What a great picture of you and Pete. I love it. All right, so Jennifer, I'm bringing you back up here just for, didn't you love that with, I forgot you were there and I thought I was talking to you and I'm not.
It's okay. Yes. My eyes were opened. I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. That was really
I love that. So here's the Bella that we are giving away. And let's see here. For the Facebook group, it went to Beverly, not Facebook group. For Facebook and Instagram post, it went to Beverly George. Congratulations, Beverly. And that is a beautiful picture. That's kind of what my scenery looked like last weekend. Maybe you were in the same neck of the woods I was.
That is really pretty.
Yeah, so Beverly, congratulations. You win the Bella. And again, it comes in size 0 to 36W. And there are a lot of variations there. Very, very cute. And I just want to make sure, I could have sworn there was a couple more of those Bellas in here that were just cute. I'm getting past, I have to scroll past all of the New Year's Eve ones though, because we had a lot of Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas. Here we go. Here's Melody. I got to share this. So Melody, I've been wearing, so Michelle made us these masks in person and I absolutely loved them. And actually she sent another batch. You have one too, don't you, Jennifer? Because you were in week 2.
Yes.
I love those. So I've been wearing my mask like that and people just stare at me when I walk by. Of course, they're probably like, who the heck is the Wolfpack? It's us. All right.
Yeah, it's really good. The straps are great.
Yes, Michelle, those were fantastic. And I love the fabric. I've washed them many times and they come out just great. I took Wynn's, by the way. She made one for Wynn, but I seem to throw them all in my bag and I end up wearing them. All right, so who is we need to draw a second winner for the Bella. Yeah. So if I look at the blog here, let's see, we had, bring this up. There's the knits class. We're going to have to give away a knits class, I think. I think next week I should give away one of these knits classes. And even if you've already signed up, if you win this knits class, I will make sure I do a blog post for this. So you'll have to just follow. You'll just have to pay attention on Facebook and the blog. But when I do give one away, if you already signed up for it, I will just refund you. I think that sounds like a great plan. All right. So here we have 213 comments. I think that the Bella was, that's the newest pattern out of the batch. So very, very exciting. And you okay. 2 what?
213.
13, Wynn's lucky number. Bye, Eileen. Have a wonderful day. Okay, generate. And the winner is out of your spreadsheet, Jennifer, number 87.
87.
7. Drum roll.
Diane Young.
Diane Young.
I will put the name in.
Congratulations, Diane.
There we go.
All right, let me just bring this up so make sure I got all the spelling right. And you guys have to message me because I do not have your emails from these. These are just comments. So Diane Young, congratulations. You win the new Bella pattern. And if you want the Bella pattern, the discount I will leave until Friday. I'll change that date. It says 1/6, but I'll leave it till Friday. And there it is. And you can get it in paper or PDF version. The paper version, if you want me to sign it, just leave a note here that you want it autographed and let me know the name that you want me to autograph it to. And then if you're doing the paper, you need to either pick Mrs. 0 to 18 or plus 16W to 36W. So for those of you that like the paper version, the big thing about that is it comes in a spiral bound notebook and all the directions are in color with illustrations. There's a lot in these books. I actually started collecting them. I wasn't going to have these printed anymore because with the COVID thing, everything changed. I thought I'll just stick to PDF, but I have to admit I miss the paper versions too.
Yeah, it's nice to have both options, I think.
It sure is. All right, so let's see. Oh, hey, Jennifer, great to see you. Everyone's saying congrats, congrats. Congrats, Diane. All right, so we're right on schedule. Our last thing for today, and then if I see Stacy pop in, I'm going to bring her up. So Stacy, if you want to wait till the end, that's cool too. Then you won't miss if you're going to win. All right, so the last pattern is one that's been out for a while. It was one of my, I don't know if it was maybe the 3rd or 4th pattern. It's the Delilah, which I'm wearing.
Same.
Right here. I'm wearing the embroidery version. This was on the cover of Threads magazine. And Jennifer, you stand up and show yours off.
If a little tight squeezed in here. There you go.
Oh, I love it. Oh, great job on the knit too. I like the black. What did you use for the black fabric?
It's a navy and it's a wool jersey that I had like about a yard of, and I thought it matched pretty good with this. And then I did hand stitch this part on because I just can't keep my machine to go straight enough. I feel like on the knit, it was kind of slippery for me. So I ended up hand stitching it on.
It looks really nice. Did you use a sewing machine? Well, if you're going to sew it, would have you sewed with the sewing machine or the cover stitch machine?
With the sewing machine. Is that your question?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a cover stitch, so yes, sewing machine.
Oh, well, it would have been sewing.
And I did use the serger also, like on the inside.
It looks really nice. Oh, hi, Lisa. Lisa has to go back to work. Okay. Oh, Marcia. I told Michelle she should sell those masks. They're really cute and they're comfortable. All right. So before I do this giveaway, but let me just bring this one up so you guys can see it. One sec here. Here it is. I'll bring this in. So this is the one I'm wearing. That's not me wearing that. That was on the cover of Threads magazine and quite a few years ago where I showed how to embroider on a sleeve. So what I did for this one actually is I did the slits because the sleeve, there's 9 sleeve variations with this pattern. There's, oh gosh, there's like 9 versions and then you could even get carried away with that. So what I did is and it's the easiest. Would you say, Jennifer, this is one of the easiest?
Yeah, it is. And there was another video I watched in the Fashion Sewing Club about the bat wings too.
Yeah.
And you adding that or doing that with this pattern. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm going to. But yes, it is a really easy pattern. The directions are great.
Like 1, 2. Well, 2. Yeah. But you could do slits. So what I did is I actually left the slits and then I added the embroidery and then I opened the slit. So that's how I was able to keep parts of it closed because it embroidered it shut. So the slits, I don't know, it turned out so cool. There's a version here. That's the one that I think pretty much everybody that's ever seen me has seen me in that top. In fact, I'm embarrassed because when I go back like 10 years, I think that's all this pattern is. I still have that top. But that tells you, like, if you use a good quality fabric, that was an I2I knit, which is a little bit warmer than a rayon, but it never changes in color unless I change in size. I'm pretty safe on wearing that. And because it's a little fitted at the hips and looser up top, it has a little give. So, you know, it handles that Christmas, New Year's Eve, COVID weight, or whatever you want to call it. But I love this one. And so this was a short sleeve version, and I have it in pretty much every color. And you've probably seen me wear every color on the live shows. So there's all the sleeve versions. And there's the top.
It's a really fun top to make. I've made one with the slits also.
Oh, I love the slits. And then here's the video you're probably talking about. So in the Fashion Sewing Club, I have all of my videos in one library. And a lot of them are also on YouTube, but they're just scattered. So you don't get to like really focus and watch them. So this one here is the video she's probably talking about from It's So Easy. You can see the two tops. And it's right here on the blog that you can click and watch. There's your discounts. And here's the two knits class if you're interested. And but before we do this giveaway, I think I'm going to bring up Stacy here. So let me take this out. Stacy, are you ready for us?
I think so.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi,
Hey.
Stacy.
How are you?
Good. Nervous, but good.
So I think many people have seen you comment on the post. So I was so excited. So this year, something new we're doing is Fashion Sewing Club members are going to have an opportunity to come on and show what they're working on. And plus, we love the inspiration. I love showing your photos, but it's so awesome to hear people's voices and see their personality. And you are not anywhere near the United States right now. You are actually up very early.
Yes, I've even taken the dog for a walk, had breakfast, showered. So yeah, it's just after 8 now. Yeah.
So will you please tell everyone where you live?
So I live in Wellington in New Zealand, which is the capital. I've lived here for 10 years. I lived in Auckland before that. And I live in Upper Hutt, which is like a tiny, tiny little town. And I grew up in Australia, so it's a very small town here for me. Yeah.
That is fantastic. I actually am going to bring you over here, make you a little bit bigger. So you have been sewing a ton. You remember the Fashion Sewing Club, and you're always on the Facebook Live. So now everyone can put a face, a personality with you, and now show us what you've been sewing, because this is so exciting.
Right. Okay. So I don't know if I can turn the, how do I turn it around?
Are you on a phone or a computer?
I'm on my iPad.
So I think there, if you touch the screen, there should be like a little round circle that you can touch.
I'm touching the screen. No round circle.
Anybody have, Jen, do you have an iPhone, or I have just a Galaxy? So usually when I touch, or you can just turn the whole thing if you want to show.
I'm going to have to do that.
That makes
Okay.
it a little tricky.
So I sew for a living, and that's a lot to do with you, because I got a job doing alterations, and I Googled, how do I do alterations? I know how to sew, and you came up in Craftsy and haven't looked back. And so that was 6.5 years ago. So,
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
That's so cool.
So I learned to sew when I was in the Air Force. So that was in 1990. So I learned when I was already had a job. So at the minute, I'm working on a client's, I've just finished a client's, I don't know where my thing I don't want to make everyone sick. If I was
Oh gosh, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
Look at your sewing room.
not that pink one, this pink one here. Oh, where's Susan when I need to know directions? There you go, that one there. So that's 2 tops, and it's in linen, and she wanted 2 of them, and there's a green one. So I've just finished those the other day.
Look, are those
I
pockets?
love that. The pockets are great.
Oh yeah, they just got a little elastic in them. But she gave me a ready to make, and I had to make a pattern from that.
Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh, I love those pockets.
They're really easy, really easy. And I just decided, so it's really cold in Wellington, not as cold as it gets where you guys are, or some of you guys. So I'm making my coat. So this is a vintage coat, and I just started it up last night. So it's all
that's beautiful.
It's fully got interlining, and then it's got a nice pocket, which has got a I don't know if you can see that, burgundy.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So and then there's these 2. I don't know if you recognize these.
Oh, I recognize those Linda tunics.
This one I did a little bit of a hack to, and I did that down the back.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I love the buttons in the back. What a great hack. Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Sorry about the ironing. That was really quick last night about midnight. So
Hey, you just got up at 7:30 to join our live show, so you are actually you get off way clear.
I got up at 5:30, but okay. So this is my studio, and I've got all industrial machines.
Wow, look at those scissors.
Oh, yeah, there's my board.
Look at okay, so we were talking about organizing.
Yeah.
This is absolutely stunning. I can see your floor. That's like amazing.
But yeah, so in organizing with there's my Angela Wolf patterns are all rolled up there.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, so I get them all printed out by a printer in Petone, but all my other commercial patterns are sitting in my table there, all filed under a app inside my iPad, and that's one of them. My dad
That's
made
a
this
great idea to put those like that.
And so when clients come, I've got it on the app, and they can all look. Hang on a sec. I'll show you my material for a second while I move this table. So there's my material. Just a little bit of material.
Oh, I love those shelves though. Did you make those?
No, they're just industrial ones from Bunnings, which is one of our industrial places. So that's the last one. So the table moves on wheels.
Wow.
This studio
Absolutely
is
gorgeous.
amazing.
Are those bins that you have for your patterns? Are those just like plastic bins with a lid on them?
Yeah. They're from Kmart, which is
Oh
one of our
gosh,
cheap stores.
that's nice.
And that's my table, and I just did that the other day.
That's cool.
And then I've got my threads.
I'm gonna just like I think we lost her for 1 sec. I'm gonna take her out and bring her back in. Maybe that will help. Maybe. Coming back, Stace. Stace, you froze on us. So just in case, I'm gonna watch for her in the lobby.
That studio is amazing.
There she is. She's back.
There.
Back,
You
sorry.
can't leave us. We're not finished. I want to see that wall again. The wall with all of the absolutely gorgeous. Everybody's telling you, by the way, all of your Fashion Sewing Club friends are saying absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Lisa has a question for you. Is there an app that you use to remember what patterns you have?
Yeah. So I can drop it down into one of my post onto your Facebook so that you can have a look at it and get a understanding of it. So those
Pop
are my
it
three
into
kids
our
that-
Fashion Sewing Club group.
Yeah, I will. Oh, hang on, where's my camera? There it is.
Look
There
at
we
that. Oops, sorry, Jennifer. Look at that wall. Oh my gosh, you guys thought I had a lot of thread. You
Oh
blow
my
me out
gosh.
of the water.
That's not all of it. And then I've got my just some of the big ones, big cones there, and what I can't fit there in my cupboard. And then I've got my kitchenette at the back, which so I helped my partner, and I built this solely to go into business for myself.
Oh my gosh, absolutely awesome. So you do this full time then?
And these are yes. So no, it's the best job in the world. Chris, my partner, I think you guys have heard me talk about Chris a lot because I'm often in bed when I watch my lives, and he's usually beside me. Just he says, so you sew for a living? I said, yeah. And he goes, and you sew for fun? I went, yeah. He goes, what's the problem with that? And I said, nothing. So no, and I sent him to Dunedin to see his daughter and his grandbabies, and my children are with their father, so I've got the week to myself. So Merry Christmas to me.
That's fantastic. Everyone is commenting. They're searching your studio. They love the portraits are gorgeous. And
I've got this going on here. I better show you this. This I bought when I decided to go into business for myself.
oh,
You know
look
that
at that.
book?
I recognize that book.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Stacy, thank you.
That's good.
That's so exciting
Oh.
to know that I helped you get rolling, or at least gave you a boost or something.
Good. Now, this is a needle holder, and it holds all your needles. I've got to show this because it's really cool, because a lot of people don't know what to do with their needles. So that's the needle I'm using at the minute. That needle belongs in that size, and it goes there because I can use that next unless it's bad and I can throw it away. So it all goes down with what needle you got and it sits in front.
That's
really
brilliant.
We all need that.
Yeah.
That's
I
a great idea.
Yeah.
I stole it, but we don't need to tell anyone that I
That's a great idea. In fact, when I was trying to come up with some organizing ideas, I was talking with the girls and I said, I want to do something with some vinyl like I showed yesterday, but I was thinking something to put needles in, but then you can't put them in. So if I do the same exact concept that I had in my mind about the vinyl and do it out of fabric, there we go. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
it's really good. And you just pin it in. It's really, So I made one for Mum because she can't read the numbers, and who can read those numbers? So
I don't know.
It's like,
no, I don't even bother anymore. At least ours are color coded now, at least most of them.
the color. Do you remember the color code? And then, because when you got the one you've used, you can take it out of your machine when you're swapping it and put it in the front because it's not damaged. Then you know which one to use first.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah.
I think I know what the hammer's for, but Dolores wants to know if the hammer's for when you have to rip stitches out.
No, I have a hammer in my room for hammering seams on jeans.
Yeah.
Angela.
That's like, jeans are like, get your frustration out and get that seam nice and small so it can run through the
Don't
machine.
hammer them too hard, though.
Oh, Jennifer could say that by experience because she was here for I forgot about that. I wasn't going to tell on you.
No, it's okay.
She has majorly distressed jeans now, majorly.
Yeah. Hammered myself a hole.
I'm just squeezing back because a lot of people are saying hi to you. I don't want to miss these questions while you're on here. Oh, McKaylee loves your needle organization. Oh, so what is on your curtains? Everybody's talking about the lights on your curtains. Did I miss that?
It's just like tulle. It's just like a rosette sewn on a tulle.
That's so cute. Do you have lights in there or something at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, Stacey.
I don't know if you've seen. There's a dog there. There's my dog.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that's
so cool.
Where did you get that? That's one thing that I've told Wynn. Someday you're going to find me that for my studio. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it took me a long time to agree to buy it because it was coming out on your own, your sort of hefty price. But huge story to that, and I can write it in the blog. I can write it on the Facebook page of how I got and how much I ended up paying for it. So it's quite funny, but it's this room, as you know, when you do alterations for people or you make things for people, you're touching them, you're always in their face. So I wanted something like it was industrial and pretty and whimsical, and that's what I sort of built up in my brain, and Chris helped me build it, really. So like I did the whitewashing on the ceiling and the walls.
Oh my God.
Even it was just like we just evolved it into what it is now. And I can't stand the curtains because I'm not a pretty girl, but it fits in perfectly with the entire room and how it should look. And people don't get off that couch. I mean, I have clients come here and I have heard stories of woe as they just open up. So they get this massive like counseling chat as well. They just come here and woo. So I always got tissues and things. I don't know.
You know what though? I think I have to laugh when you say that because I haven't done custom clothing for a while. But I remember the one part I really miss was all of my customers because we all became friends, and you know so much about everybody's life because that's what you're doing. You're hanging out every day. You end up with a lot of friends that way. Some information maybe you shouldn't know, but
yeah. Definitely there is some stuff you don't need to know. You sort of go, okay. So like a hairdresser, sort of bartender kind of, and that's the other thing. I always have bubbly in here for when I do brides and things like that. We have a glass of bubbly when they
nice.
their finished dresses and get some photos on the lounge and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
That is so awesome. That is so exciting. So, I have an idea because we were going to feature, different members anyway. So I know not everybody's in the Fashion Sewing Club. So if you would pass me any of that information and a couple photos, I'll drop it in my blog for you. So then everybody can go there and read about you and see what you're doing. And maybe you'll even get new customers too, if you want them. But either way, your story is great. And I love your studio is amazing.
Thank you. Not as big as yours. I mean, Chris looks at yours and goes, wow. And I say, yeah. He even looks at mine and says, oh, you've outgrown it. You need more. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I have to say I started in the 3rd floor apartment right out of college, and the place did not have an elevator. So for the whole first year of my business, I would have to run up and down those stairs, and I would go to customers' houses. Can you imagine? Because I did have one customer take the steps, and by the time she got upstairs, she was sweating so bad, and that's not going to work for fitting. So, and then I just slowly moved up. So this has been 25 years. This is the 25-year mark. So, if you need it, it'll just happen and come in your shoes. And if you don't, then you won't, and you'll just stay where you are. But it's funny how I never thought I would need this much space, and I'm already outgrowing this, but I'm not going any bigger. This is go big, go home. This is as big as it's going. But it's funny. You could start a business, run a business with a very small space, way smaller than yours, with a sewing machine, a serger, a hemming machine, an iron, and I could give you like another 20 things in there, but you could start going. Now, the big question, and this has been on a lot of people's topics at ASDP, what has happened with COVID with you and your fittings? Has that caused any problems? You guys, have you lost any customers from that? Or everybody's still getting married, but I don't know what it is like over there.
Okay, so we are the lucky country. We locked down from the 26th of March last year until just early May, and we went to level 4 lockdown. Even though Chris was a essential worker, he's a plumber, he didn't go out, so we did all the home things, and then we went to level 3. We had another stint in level 3. And that was, I think, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then we were good to go. So we basically scan in, say we're being somewhere, we can hug in the streets, we can talk, we can communicate, we can have parties, we can have weddings. Auckland locked down again. They had a strain. We've got that new strain coming in, but it's only coming into the border. So we are no, everything we got is border. So we've got nothing at all that's running around the cities. So
gosh, that's great.
Yeah, Chris tells me every day how many are in America, how many in Australia, how many in the UK is now locked down again. We're just blown away with it, and I was quite happy to take my lockdown. And yeah, weddings got pushed out, and I was so busy before Christmas with so many things to do, and usually made from scratch, which takes longer. But I know. No, I can't even imagine what you guys are going through. Not anymore.
Oh, gosh.
We had, 21 deaths? That's all we had, 21. Not 100, 21 deaths. So.
Yeah, very lucky. So by the way, changing subjects for a minute, did you say that you were in the Air Force?
Yeah, Australian Air Force and the New Zealand Air Force. Yeah, and I went to TAFE, and anyone who's from Australia knows what that is. It's a night school, and I learnt to do women's wear 1 and 2 at TAFE during the nights, and I did 4 years of that, which I loved. I always wanted to sew. Mum's a seamstress, but her and I would kill each other if we tried to teach each other anything. And even now, like I made her a dressing gown for Christmas, and she asked me to make it. She just thinks I'm a better sewer than her now. I just take the bull by the horns and change things and just go with it, whereas she's more, no, this is what the pattern says. But she's evolving. She's 73, so she's evolving. But so I was nothing to do with this in the Air Force, but this was always at the back of my mind. And then So I've been sewing for about 30.
Oh, wait, here, Diane
Oh,
said she went. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I went in Penrith. So I was in the Air Force in Richmond and Sydney. So yeah.
Oh gosh, that is awesome. Well, I have to tell you, Stacy, I so appreciate you coming on this early in the morning. This whole well, for your time really in the morning, but thank you. And seeing your space, we've met you before and everything, you're so inspiring. And so thank you for sharing your studio. Thank you for sharing what you're working on, and Happy New Year. And I'll be sure, everyone, I know I saw a lot of you saying, make sure that you post that stuff. If you send it to me, I'll post it on the blog for you, and send me a couple cute pictures and you'll be in there.
Cool.
In the
Oh,
meantime,
excellent.
I'll see you in the Fashion Sewing Club and see you on Facebook Live. So everyone,
No.
give a warm thank you to Stacy. This was very cool.
Okay. Yes, it was awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love when you can meet everyone. Now, you guys all hear my voice all the time. I love seeing your voice, seeing your face, hearing your voice. It's just fantastic. Everyone's saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. And we've seen Stacy for quite a while on here, so it's nice to see personality. And I had no idea her business was that big, and that couch is to die for. That's all I got to say. All right, so Jennifer, bringing you back up here. I didn't mean to drop you for a sec. I lost you. Okay, so anyways, oh, thanks, Lynn. We're sharing the love, and we have one more giveaway to do, and then you're just going to have to stay tuned for next week. Each day, if you just pop into my blog, something will be something there that's different, right? No specific time, just plan a time and pop in once a day, and you'll see. Some of the things will be reruns from, like if you wanted to watch this live show, that will be in there tomorrow sometime. And so I'm trying to keep everything organized there, so when you're looking for it, not everything, there's I'm not going to put that much pressure on myself. Are you kidding? Great to see you, Stacy. Great to see you. All right. So our drawing is going for the shirt that I'm wearing. Not literally, you're going to have to sew it yourself, actually. And let's see. Someone asked what issue of Threads magazine this was on. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember. I did many, many, many articles for Threads for quite a few years, and almost every single one for a while. So I'd have to go back and look. So it wasn't like a one memorable one. It was just one of the many. All right. So we have 4. If you made a comment last week on Facebook or Instagram, the random generator chose. Let's see here. Debbie Gutzloff. Hope I didn't botch your name. Debbie Gutzloff, congratulations. You
Congratulations.
Yes, you win the Delilah. And so if you already have the Delilah, you can gift it. Just leave me a message. All right, hold on one sec. I saw your guys' message. Don't worry, I took care of it. You always get some friendly person in here. All right, so there you go. And now we are going to draw from one of our winners. Down here, there's the knits class. Don't forget, this is the one that's coming up on the 16th that is live. 124 comments. All right. Oh, Amy, I like your pick and stitch. That's cute. And by the way, I love reading your comments, so thank you for doing that. The blog is an easy place to read those too, because I have to read them before they go through, which is nice. Then I don't miss them. Sometimes on Facebook, somebody will leave a note and I miss it. So, all right, so let's see. What are we going to, here's the pattern. And 1 through 124, right, Jennifer?
Yeah, let me confirm. Yes, 124.
Hey, Trisha, you're welcome. I saw your message too. Okay. Number, oh, this has got to be a lucky number. This person needs to buy a lottery ticket. 111. 111.
Beth Small.
Beth Small?
Beth Small. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Beth. I'll pop your name up here. Make sure we got the. Here we go. There you go. Congratulations, Beth. And I also put the blog up there for some of you asking how to get there. FashionSewingWithAngelaWolf.com, or just go to AngelaWolf.com and click on blog. So that was super fun. So she wins the Delilah. I can hardly wait to see what everybody's sewing up. So here's the thing for between this week and next week. There will be a few giveaways. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet because it's got to be a surprise, right? So just watch the blog on Saturday. That's usually when I will be announcing it for the week. But I'm going to do a little more. We're going to have to add something for all the designs that you guys are sewing and adding. So just watch the blog for that. But if you have made any of the Angela Wolf patterns, any of them, doesn't have to be just a specific one we're working on, make sure you share the photos in the Angela Wolf group. And that one's free. Don't forget. And I'm just going to put up, I think I have a link here for you. Take Beth's name. I think Beth figured out she won. If she's on here, congratulations. I see someone on here. Hey, Laura, that's a good place to start, too. Start a portfolio, definitely. Stacy, it's Stacy Power, Tony. And I'll have her on the blog post so you'll be able to find her, too. Stacy, do you have a website, too, in case somebody wants to find you? If not, I'll post your stuff on here. Stacy J Designer on Facebook. Here you go. There it is. And here is the link to the Angela Wolf Patterns group for those of you that this is totally free. You just have to leave a comment so we let you in and tell us that you want to sew patterns or something, or else you're going to stay in the lobby for a while. And also, if you want to join the Fashion Sewing Club, there's links all over there too. So this is a lot of fun. Jennifer, thank you for your help on this. This makes it very easy.
Thank you. This is so much fun.
Teresa, does posting on blog also count for projects done in the masterclass? So Teresa, by the way, thank you for being in my masterclass. The Luminaire Masterclass, I saw a couple people here. I think I saw one lady here that I was just filling out her entry to get into the Luminaire Masterclass. Some people have asked me how to get in there. Right now, it is only open for the Luminaire Masterclass. It's only open to the new XP2 Luminaire users that you bought from your dealer, and there's a bundle package. It will eventually be open to others. I don't know what the cost is, and I don't know the date yet. So I saw a few emails of that come through too. But yes, thank you for being in the Luminaire Masterclass. So anything that you're working on, if it's from there or the Angela Wolf Patterns, we'd love to share that. But mostly what we're sharing is Angela Wolf Patterns. That's the key, right? And you're welcome, Cindy. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Melody found it. Threads, July 2017. Wow, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. There you are. Congrats on your new machine, by the way. Awesome. All right, so Jennifer, I think I'm going to go back to start sewing. I've been, tomorrow I'm working on another Bella, and I'm trying to get things done for spring, even though we're not even close, but I'm always so far behind that I thought I better get rolling. So
it's good to be working ahead.
Be working ahead. So all of you, thank you so much. Jennifer, I will see you later. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
And for those of you that want to know the schedule today, I think for the brother page, for those of you that watch Emily, I think she's on here in just about 15 minutes at 3 o'clock on the brother page. And tomorrow at noon, you might want to mark your calendar for this. Tomorrow, we've put together a fantastic show. And let me just tell you who's in this for tomorrow. At noon on the brother, we're talking organization, remember? Let me just see if I can bring this up. I couldn't believe all the names that are joining this, so I don't want to miss someone. So let me just bring this up, and we're talking organizing with some of the brother educators. So here you go. We have Barb Mekalacek. You've watched her before. She's very talented. We have Kim Montanez, Jennifer Gleich, Louis Carney, and Jerry Granada. All of us will be on tomorrow at noon going through some organizing tips for your sewing room. So you're not going to want to miss this. I've actually got to see behind the scenes on these educators' space while we get ready for the live shows. And I said, someday you have to share some of these tips. So Stacy's place was amazing. Isn't it so many great tips that you can gather? well, you better get your notebook out because there's a lot more coming. And I'm dying to hear this app for patterns too. So I'll make sure I keep you guys posted. So have a wonderful day. Make sure you visit the blog every day and you'll see what's coming out. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.